What's up everyone, it's Man. So today I have another video for TitanFall. This is episode 2 to the burn cards. Now I've been explaining these burn cards and showing them all off just to kind of like document them to, you know, have gameplay of every single card out there. Starting out with all the lethal weapons. Episode 1 I covered half them, and this I'll be covering the rest of them. Besides a couple that are not in the beta, like there's certain weapons that you can't use unless you have a burn card, and I'm going to probably show videos exclusively for rare weapons like the Kraber right here. It's not a weapon you can use unless you have a burn card. So I'm going to cover the rest of them in this episode, so hang in there, and if you are interested to see what all these cards are like and what they do, then simply watch this video and you will know without having to go find them yourself. Now, this is the amped pistol. It's the amped P2011. It's a freaking badass pistol, just like the other one. It's amped and it's burst fire and it kicks ass. Now, as you can see, it pretty much kills them like really fast. It's just as lethal as every other lethal weapon that like gets pumped up. And like I was saying, like you should always be using these cards because the fact that you're always getting new cards, and you know, if you want to get new cards, you gotta kick ass, and if you want to kick ass, you gotta use your cards. You know, it's like you gotta spend something to make some. So as you can see, just like all the other lethal weapons, this just straight up kicks ass. Now next I'm gonna go on to the lethal shotgun. I'm not gonna really show gameplay for this other pistol just because it's the same freaking like gun when it's amped out. So this amped shotgun is also pretty good. Instead, it's a rapid fire shotgun instead of the original version, and it's also just more lethal. I'm just going to show you me kicking some ass with it, and just so you can understand what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to go on to the next weapon. Boom, headshot. Alright, so, I don't even know if that was a headshot, but it was pretty badass. Now, I'm going to sneak up on this invisible guy, and I'm going to move on to the next weapon, which is the Archer Missile Launcher. This is an amped version. Now, this is probably one of my favorite amped weapons, simply because it doesn't just make the bullet stronger, it changes the missile to the Titan Hammer Missile, which is a slow speed but heavy missile that pretty much kills them in a couple hits. And if they're already weak, they're probably going to die within that hit. As you can see, I already killed 2 of them with 1 hit because they were weak. This is one that I'm going to hit that has full health, and as you can see, it took about half of it down, including its shields. So this is a huge fucking, like, it's slow, as you can see, he's almost running from it, but once it hits, it's intense. Like, this is a really good burn card, and yeah, that's it with that. Here are the bottomless frags, just like the shot grenades from the last episode I showed you. They aren't actually infinite, even though it says they are, because they regenerate at a somewhat slow pace. Like every 5 to 10 seconds it regenerates your grenades. So once you use them all, they'll come back, so they are technically infinite, but they aren't like, you don't just get a million of them. And that's about it, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you understand what all these burn cards are now, and I'll have some more next time. It's Man. Peace.